TGIF. It's our favorite day of the week, isn't it? Look at me. I'm like an old lady with spots all over my face. I don't know what's happening, but they're everywhere. It just adds to the wonder of the face of Danny with the wrinkles and the spots and, oh, Jesus. So I'm going to bring the Tito's because my husband promised me, he didn't promise, but he said it like a way like it's really going to happen, that when he gets home tonight, we're going to sit by the pool and have cocktails. When I think of cocktails, I think of dirty martini, extra dirty, filthy, cloudy, disgusting, and 3 olives. So hopefully I'm going to get that with Tito's. Okay, enough about me. So here's some things we're going to talk about. In the newspaper today, summer camps are happening in Sonoma County. That's horse camps and other camps, and you know, they have all their guidelines in place. You know, it's going to be small groups and social distancing. This is good for the kids. The kids need to get out. Kids are going stir crazy. Kids need something. I saw that my realtor friend was even quoted in the paper. So shout out to Megan. I don't know if she watches my vlog, but if she does, good work. She's got 2 littles, so I can't even imagine what that would be like. I've talked about it previously. If my kids were little right now, there'd be a casualty, at least one. So a few days ago, I had a virtual visit with my hematologist. I realized that I never talked about it. So here's the deal. They have this stupid fucking system that they use, Video, V-I-D-Y-O. You need a Mac, but you can't use your, it's like an Apple thing through Google, but you can't use your phone because it's not compatible with phones. So I got Grace to set it up on her computer. We're ready to go. We've tried it 1,000 times. My appointment time was 4:30, sign on at 4:15. So we get on, waiting. 4:30 comes, 4:35, waiting. I keep getting kicked off because we're waiting too long and he's not coming on. So I call the office and speak to Amber. Hi, yeah, hematology. I said, is he running late? No, he's right on time. Well, I can't see him. He's not coming on. So then we hear this voice. We get back on, sign back on for like the 20 millionth time. Hi, Dr. Kanan here. I'm like, hi, it's Danny. I go, I can hear you, but I can't see you. So this is what he says to me. Can you hear me? I just fucking said I can hear you, but I can't see you. Click, he's gone. Try again. Hi. Hey, Dr. Kanan, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, you can't see me? No, I can't see you. Click, gone. 3rd time. Hi, Dr. Kanan, it's Danny. I'm still here. I can hear you. I can't see you. That's okay. Let's just have our visit. Click, gone. I looked at Grace. I slammed down the computer lid. I go, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. So I walk away, and then my phone rings, and it's Dr. Kanan's office. And this is what I hear on the phone. It sounds like a fucking fax machine. Click, I hang up. Then 5 minutes later, I'm walking back to my closet because I'm like, fuck it, I got shit to do, man. I'm going to go get changed and do my workout with Daniel. At least my boyfriend pays attention to me. Phone rings, it's Dr. Kanan. So I sit down and have a chat with him. So here's the deal. He's a great guy. I really like him. He's super smart. So we're talking about, blah. He's like, yeah, you know, are you still taking all the meds? No, I just randomly stopped that shit. Of course I am. So the plan is that on June 1st, I go off the blood thinner and take a baby aspirin a day. Off the blood thinner for a week. On June 8th, I go get blood work. He's going to test for a ton of stuff. Some genetic stuff too, he said, which would be awesome if it's positive. I can blame those motherfucking parents of mine. Sorry. It's not awesome. Nothing's awesome, but I don't want to get anything. But anyways, so he says it's going to take a while. He's going to do hemoglobin and all that shit. And then right after I get my blood drawn, then I go back on the blood thinner, and then I'm going to talk to him like whatever, mid to late June. Because the only things that are happening is like everything I touch, like I get a little bruise. Like got a bruise on my arm. Can you see these spots? Like old people spots. So I got them on my arm, and apparently I have them on my face too. Stop touching my face. And they're flat, you know, it's not like I have pimples. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Anyways, good concealers. Every woman needs a good concealer. I have one. So that's his plan. And then I said to him, he said, you know, I don't know if we're testing, you know, like what the clotting thing is, because you had a clot in your arm from the PICC line, or is it the stroke? I said, well, what about all the things that I had, and then what they're saying now about COVID-19? What do you think about that? He goes, yeah, I'm going to do a deep dive into your chart. You probably did. You were probably one of our first COVID-19 patients, but we didn't know about it then. No, we didn't know about it then because the president, Sir Orange Fuckface, didn't tell us. So there was that. Then I talked to my regular doctor yesterday, and I said to him, so the chest x-ray is negative. I'm not taking antibiotics. I just don't do that for sport. He goes, I'm not trying to push them on you. I'm just giving you that. He goes, you definitely have bronchitis, a serious case of bronchitis, and that wouldn't necessarily show on a chest x-ray. I said, well, I got my sisters all up in my ear that I need to see a pulmonologist, a cardiologist. I need to get an MRI on my chest, blah, blah, blah. I go, what do you think about all that? He goes, your sisters love you. That's what he says. That's the kind of guy he is. He goes, you want to see a pulmonologist? I'll get you a referral. You want to see a cardiologist? I'll get you a referral. I go, okay, let's just one step at a time here. We don't have to check all their boxes, bossy pants. So he gave me a referral to a pulmonologist. It's a woman, which I didn't know that till they called back and said, do you have a referral with Dr. Hill? And I said, okay, so should I call his office tomorrow? And she goes, well, it's a she. I go, okay, so I should call her office tomorrow. So I called her office this morning. I don't know what century these fucking people are living in, but this is what they said to me. Hi, we're gonna mail you a packet that you fill out and mail back to us. And once we get that packet filled out and mailed back to us, then we'll call you to schedule an appointment. Are you fucking kidding me? How about you fucking email it to me and I'll fill it out and email it back to you? Immediate gratification society much. That's where I wanna live. Mail it to me and then I mail it back to you. That is nonsense. So you know damn well what I'm going to do as soon as I get in, which I checked, verified the address. As soon as I get in the mail, I'm going to fill it out. I'm going to drive it over to their office and drop it off and schedule my appointment. And this better happen in the next day or two. Like, I'm pissed. That's nonsense. Meanwhile, I'm still hacking up a lung every time I turn around. Except when I exercise. When I work out with Daniel, I rarely cough. Do you think it's him? Do you think it's love? That's what it is. It's love, right? Around, no, because I love my husband. I sleep in bed with him and cough all night. I forget it. That's not my theory. I take that theory back. So we have some college grads that we're celebrating. My friend Allison is super creative, and her daughter Madeline just graduated from San Jose State. So she scheduled like these FaceTime visits with Madeline on the 10, every 10 minutes, you know? So we were at 6:10. It was from 6 to 7, so she wasn't on FaceTime the whole night. So we were 6:10, not bragging, but we were the second ones. So, of course, I made a little sign. I'm going to get right now. I made a little sign coming back. So when she turned on the computer, this is the first thing she saw, just the sign out our faces. It says, congratulations, Madeline Tess. We are super proud of you. We love you, and we're so going to miss you because this girl has big dreams. She's going to graduate. She graduated. She's moving to Chicago. She has an internship already lined up. And she's going to like do her thing. She's going to get started, just jump right in with both feet. And, you know, we're proud of her. I already have her little card. I'm going to see her on Sunday at the lake, and I'll give her little graduation card and gift, because that's what I do. I think we can imagine what the gift is since you just saw the card. Briefly, I'm going to speak about the maskless wonder, the dipshit in chief, the asshole who's in charge. Fucking put a goddamn mask on. Nobody thinks you're masculine or a world leader. Just do it. He's so afraid he's going to look weak. Well, as someone said on Twitter, he already wears lifts in his shoes. He wears a girdle and potentially Depends undergarments. And he stands like a 5-year-old. So I said he stands, the way he stands with his butt sticking out, to kind of, I guess he thinks it makes him look taller or thinner. I don't know if he's trying to make his legs look thin. That's what the Kardashians do, stick their butt out so their legs look thinner. He looks like he's trying to press a fart out. So you already look like an asshole. Put the fucking mask on. But then, whatever, he's a dick. Okay, so I'm done with Finding Tess, which was really just the road of addiction. It's just so devastating. And what it does to these families and the decisions they make about their loved ones and how the big pharma got these kids addicted to oxy and then just fucking dropped them on their head and said, you don't get any more pills, but go figure it out. Oh, it's so irritating. But I'm reading a new book now. And shit, I was going to write it down. And I can't tell you because it's on my phone because it's Audible. It's called something or other. I'll post it on Facebook because I can't remember. But I just started it last night. I was listening to the book and Boyd walked out on the front porch. He goes, what are you doing, babe? I go, I'm listening to a book. Listening to a book. This is what I said to him. Listening to a book. What does he do? He sits down and starts talking to me. Press pause on the book. Okay, honey, let's chat, shall we? Because, you know, what I'm doing is not important. I'm so sorry. I always make him sound like he's a rude boob. He's really not. It's just, you know, it's Boyd's world. We're all just visitors. Then I was posing the question, a little query, when do we start buying stuff for the dorms? Like our kids that are moving back into the dorms or moving into the dorms as freshmen. Like when do we start buying the bedding and all the cool stuff? The minute they find out what dorm they're in and what their bedding looks like and what their bed looks like. Because I say to Leah, let's pick it out some stuff. I mean, she knows her roommate. She just doesn't know if she has suite mates or if she's on a floor in a dorm that is just, several people in the room. But everybody knows the college bed is an extra long twin, so we know that. I mean, we can start picking stuff out, right? Just love that part. Of course, Grace didn't participate in any of that. She was so angst up over going to college and just tied up in knots and such a stress monger. We couldn't even mention college. We didn't know if it was going to work, if she was going to stay, and she turned out she had it in her all the time. It's like Dorothy. It's always been in you, my dear. So there was a really cool thing for the senior boy football players at Cardinal Newman High School. Brett Favre sent them a message, like a video message. Isn't that so cool? He named all their names and said, you guys essentially got shit on and fucked over, even though they won the state championship. There's no celebration. There's no senior night. There's no senior awards. There's no prom. There's no graduation. And he was like, and I'm sorry about all that. And that was sweet. It was cool. I bet they loved it. Just a thing that happened. It's posted on Facebook by a lot of people that I follow, so maybe you could see it. I don't know. Anyways, the new show that Grace and Leah and I are watching, it's on Netflix. It's called Sweet Magnolias. It's about these three friends, lifelong friends, and their individual lives and their life together, which is they open a spa. It's kind of cool. And as we're watching it, Grace is like, gosh, I hope I have friends like that when I'm a grown-up. I have so many friends like that. Not that we have a business together, but just that you can count on no matter what. Like if you were in crisis, you have your list of people to call. And aside from my sisters, of course, who are my best friends, there's people on that list, friends on that list, people that you would call in a crisis. I have them. And I guess Grace wants that too. And apparently she doesn't have that yet, per se. I mean, she has a list, but it's probably just me. Anyways, maybe the aunties. Of course, it's the aunties too. But you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't feel that friend connection yet. And that's okay. She has time. And then my cousin's husband is really active on Twitter. He's a baseball freak. And he put a thing out today about, how they have strikeout corner where they hang Ks when you get strikeouts. And was wondering if, they hang 3 Ks in a row like KKK, like all forward facing like the KKK. And like if that's a thing or if they just wait so that it doesn't look like that. So we kind of got into a Twitter convo about it because, there can be backwards Ks if you strike out swinging or forward Ks if you strike out looking. Or I feel like they have like a darker K if you strike out on 3 pitches. And they have a lighter K if you strike out on 3 pitches swinging. I might be making that up, but our seats in Giants, where the Giants play, it's very close to K corner, and I always look up there because hanging the Ks is kind of a thing. Now I'm going to be so tuned into that. Like, do they put up KKK, and does anyone care about that? I feel like I would notice it. But maybe I wouldn't. I mean, who knows? You notice what you notice, right? But that would look weird. And it would essentially would have to be the first 3 strikeouts, because after that it's mixed in with the other stuff and you wouldn't notice it. So it'd have to be the first 3 strikeouts that the pitcher gets. I don't know if we have pitchers that are that good anymore. I mean, I know they have strikeouts, but do you know what I mean? Anyways, any feedback on that would be welcome. So today is the day we put up the way to go grad sign in the yard card because school is over and she is a grad. She's going to pick up her cap and gown today. We're going to get to decorating. It's exciting times, except there's no excitement because what do we have to look forward to? I ordered all the stuff to decorate the car, truck, so that's going to be delivered. Like I said, it's a 4-day weekend. Some people have Friday off and then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as well. So that's a thing. It's going to be hot as blazes here. And here's what we've been finding. So let's say it's 85 degrees. Let's say it's 80 degrees. Let's start with a straight 80. In our backyard, it's about 8 to 10 degrees hotter we're just kind of in a valley by the pool. And I said to my husband, I love that it's so hot in our backyard, but and we have umbrellas, but an umbrella over the barbecue area and an umbrella over the fire pit area. How about an umbrella over my chaise? I mean, I'm either in the boiling hot sun or I run in the pool house for protection. So, anyways, there's that. I saw a picture of some kids up in like Northern California, Placerville, I think it was, Placer County. Anyways, that they had their graduation all in their cap and gowns. They did a drive-through thing, and then afterwards all the kids got together, the whole entire class, and they posed for a picture standing side by each, no masks. Why would you do that? I don't know. What's wrong with putting the mask on and doing it? I mean, you didn't social distance. I mean, they're literally on top of each other. It's gonna go viral. The picture's probably everywhere, but it's risky. It's just risky. I know that Leah was saying, after graduation, she'd like to have, her core friends over and do some pictures. And I actually get pain in my chest thinking about it. I just want everyone to stay safe. It's just so worrisome. I mean, I guess I could take everyone's temperature and make sure no one has a fever and make them wear their masks and stuff, but I don't know. I just don't know how much I can press these kids down. They've just been so isolated. I'll take feedback on that as well, because I want to do the right thing, but at the same time, I want them to feel joy and accomplished and congratulated for what they've done here, and not just put it off ad infinitum. You know what I mean? Okay, I know you do. So that's my story. That's what I got for today. I'm going to exercise with Daniel. I have PT with Dave. I still have a lot of pain in my back, upper back and stuff when I breathe and cough. But it's okay, I'm gonna get through it. Leah's gonna pick up her cap and gown. I gotta make a little thing. Actually, I should do that right now. I have to make a thing for it, but she's put this on the dash so they know who she is. Like, you don't recognize her, there's not that many kids. So this is it, I just wrote her name, Leah Stockman. Just throw it up on the dash and get your cap and gown. Whatever, people. Okay, that's all, that's it. I gotta change my profile picture on Facebook with the new senior portrait, because we're putting pictures of our seniors up all week, this week. And I have failed miserably, but I'm gonna try to jump to it today, right now. Change the picture. Anyways, have a great weekend, everyone. Honor your military person in your life on Monday. There's tons of military in my family, extended family, and married into family, and on and on. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right? TGIF. I'm going to record on Monday because that's my job, Monday through Friday. And just because it's a holiday doesn't mean I'm going to skip it. So I'll just miss you guys for 2 days, all right? All right, love you. Bye.